Welcome to City of Death. Wait. I mean, Urban Conquest.
City of Death, Street of Death.
Corner Store of Death.
Corner
Block of Death. House of Death.
Every edition. Hi guys, it's Will and Bryce again after New Year. Hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, it's certainly been a while since we made a video. Hope you guys all got what you wanted for your Christmas and New Year's. Maybe a couple of you got some resolutions to build more armies. We'll see.
Let's go over some stuff we did. As you guys can probably tell, it's late. It's Saturday. This just came out. This is our second attempt. The camera decided to die, so
it killed the first attempt completely, which
Yep.
is okay because the first attempt was garbage anyways.
yeah, we got a surprise. So you won't see our cool opening, but everything's still in the box. We haven't fully gone through the rules. We'll go through another video with you guys. We'll show
when
you
we've played a campaign,
Yep.
have some idea of what we're doing.
We'll show you some pictures in the book, and we'll maybe do a how-to guide with this thing, because this actually surprised us. So what have you been doing recently for your project, kind of catch people up?
Finishing off the last of my custodies, making sure that they were tournament ready. I've been painting up my salamanders. They're looking pretty good, but none of them have the decals, so everybody thinks they're Dark Angels. Yeah, no, they're not. Stop thinking that. Yeah, not much else in that respect. How about you? What you been up to?
I've been going ham into corn. Got about 7,000 points in the 2 months.
You really shouldn't eat that much corn.
No. I never had any corn. That's an old reference. Yeah, a lot of Age of Sigmar corn, because we're trying to run events, which we're doing new events, which you can find out more about how we're doing a cool, unique campaign that actually does more than just playing and winning armies as benefits. So check it out in the link below, or on our website or in store. Besides that, did some more Sisters of Battle. The new beta codex come out. Highly recommend you guys go and post your thoughts about that. And this is a huge deal. Games Workshop is letting us change the rules.
Yeah. Also, the Hateful Eight are back.
Yes. Also, in our original video, we attempted for you guys to guess what this drone is from. Bryce's little test he's doing. And we came to the conclusion, if you can guess it right, we might throw a little prize up to you guys. Got to be in the area, of course. We're not going to be shipping it out. But if you can guess it and post online, first one to get it, we'll leave you a little mark on the thing that says, hey, you got it. But unless you have anything else to throw in, or you want to say, besides happy late or happy early birthday to Bryce, we'll dig right into the box.
Let's see what's inside the box, shall we?
So like you guys will see in the intro little video clip, that was the virgin cover, as they like to call it, where there's no writing of the front. It still smells like cardboard.
Now this one does come with a large scale poster.
Yes. So the terrain in the box that we were all told.
The major terrain that we were supposed to get.
And
not quite what we all expected. It is fancy, it is nice, but there's by no means enough of it to play your games.
No, if you were going under this like we were, which is one of its biggest flaws, that this is a City of Death in a box, even if just like a building with this little terrain. The benefit is, though, they give you the objective markers, brand new objective markers.
Plus, if anybody can remember the battle from McCrag
Yeah.
with the Gene Stealers, the power towers are back. They're bigger and they're a little different, but they're back.
Yeah. Besides that, 120 Canadian or 115 at our store. Kind of meh, but we'll give our final rating and go over at the end of this video. Next, we are meat off, which came in a nice big plastic bag. Is the main piece, this nice shower curtained
The plastic
vinyl
map came in a plastic bag. However, the plastic map is actually quite nice if you're going to play a large-scale campaign with your buddies and you want something new.
Yeah, so what we're reading off here is on the far, be your left, I guess, for you guys watching. It's on my right, this over here. This is the city that you're building using cards we'll show later on. Next to it, on the left, on that one vertical row, that's where you put, I believe it's resources and stuff for the player, or that player's, I think it's the player's army and name. Then on the top two, one is an event and one is an objective. Then on the side of that, I believe, is like down like right here is victories and other little objectives you may have got, and then we got a point total for everyone playing. And what they tell us on the box is there's these stickers that are reusable. So you can pop this open in a store or with your friends at home, load it up, make your own custom campaign, or play it with that new Vigilus Defiance that came out, and hang it up and have some fun.
Comes with all its cards that you'll need to play the game. This time I got Key
Stronghold. So that your random events and objectives that go into that top slot.
Intel from High Command. So there are
Star
quite
Command.
a few interesting effects or bonuses or changes. Seize the city.
Hey, we got one that was like nothing happened.
Oh, that was it brief respite?
Yeah, brief respite.
There we go. Brief respite, no effect.
effects.
Just in case people are like, oh, you're always going to be stuck doing something. Nope.
Nope.
Sometimes you're resting.
Next off we have in the big cards is the city itself. So every city, from what we took a quick glimpse in the rulebook, is your name, a picture, one of these is strategic value, another one is like military power or whatever. This is to mark that you're in that sector with the stickers, or you can make your own little sticky tags, use wet erase, dry erase if you want, dry erase I guess on this if you want. And this is to mark any upgrades you do to it. So this actually works kind of like a living board game, kind of like your, Betrayal in the House Legacy, Risk Legacy, my all-time favorite board game, Gloomhaven.
You're kind of building and creating as you go.
So that nice create your own character from Chapter Approve, it's going to be a big thing for this. You go off with these ones next.
These are your stratagems. So you got interesting and new stratagems usually related to the city region you're fighting in, fortifications you may have set up, certain things like, what was it, energy plants?
Yeah.
Cargo areas, docks for starships, assault strongholds. It's not CP, it's SP.
I think
You must spend points in this game to move.
I guess they're like points, and you get points for doing things.
Strategic breakthrough.
Yeah, they're resources. So this is a resource. I guess this might that gives
Maybe
you
you have
5,
to use the resources to perform this action.
or you get that points and then do it.
Yeah, it'll all be part of
We'll
when we
learn.
learn how to play it.
Then of course, basic name, your faction symbol, so on and so forth.
And if you don't write a cool army name in there, you're in trouble.
And then we got
Because in the 41st millennium, there are no bad names.
the stickers. They call it Vinyl Stickers Pack. They're all little barcodes.
Apparently, they're supposed to be unstickable and restickable.
Yes, if they're vinyl, they should be. And then you have your markers like strongholds, command towers, stronghold broken. Brother, I am pinned here. Morale broken. Freaking, that's a reference. And last but not least, we have the book itself, which is covered by some cards here. This book. We'll flip to some pictures.
So for this one, because it's a city battle, they're kind of suggesting that you have large amounts of terrain. So if you're looking to pick this up and play it for the first time, it's best that you, I'm not going to lie, unless you have a pretty stuffed bank account at the moment, creating your own terrain is an excellent option. And then you can cross in the stuff that you get from this box to cover all your objectives and you'll be all set. But I also know that Games Workshop is currently selling some pretty fancy terrain that looks more than adequate for this. So it's up to you whether you want to buy or create. But we know for a fact that this campaign is best played in a heavily terrained battlefield.
It also has match play rules too, and little guides and like fortification gives you rules. Yeah, when I saw this, I was first afraid that this was going to be like basically just repackaging or like a little tiny booklet that you had to add like 3 other books onto. And I know
we were thinking you'd wind up adding the new one that just came out.
Yeah, so in the end, you'd be like you're using core rulebook, chapter approved, and Vigilus Defiance plus this to get Cities of Death. And Games Workshop,
not so much.
Yeah, Games Workshop has been saying like they're going away from using multiple books, and this is the real time that we see it. This is a full-on starter box for narrative and campaign players, like the old Rogue Trader 2nd edition days.
Of course, you'll still need your army codexes and all that.
You'll
but
still
there
need a
isn't
codex.
5 books to play one game here. So you're pretty much all set to get started when you open this box.
Yeah.
Aside from the terrain features, which it does not come with. But I'd say it's got its values.
Yeah, it does say on the box that all you need to play is some terrain and your 40k rulebook. You don't need anything else. But
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong. You just need that terrain though.
We weren't fooled this time, mostly.
Mostly we were lied to by people higher up. No diss to our best rep. He's really good, stepped it up. But we were all told, including him, that this was a terrain box with some rules.
And it's more like objective box.
This is like they took those hex tiles for Hive Cities and Worlds to play that campaign with Armageddon or with Battlefleet Gothic and slapped it into just a basic board game, sort of hang your poster. So that's basically the little box we kind of rushed through where, like I said, we'll go through a full tutorial box later, sit through the rules, flip through it, talk about more. But I guess we'll go our final thoughts here, kind of wrap it up. Good, our thoughts on good, one thing bad, and is it worth the price? Should you sit on it, wait for sales, or should you like go in with friends, like how you suggest to sell? I've been talking for a while, so I'll let Bryce go first.
If I'm gonna guess, this is a good go in with your friends because you're gonna need some friends to play this. It's unlikely, not completely, but it's somewhat unlikely that any competitive tournament scene will use this kind of game style. But with pack friends, you can do this really easily. I think we'll be hosting a campaign like that sometime within this year. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but it will happen, and we will be delighted to have as many players as possible if you want to come down.
Yes, like I said, check out those documents down below. You'll see what we're talking about.
The box gets my seal of approval for the campaign. The box gets my, I want to whip this out the window when it says terrain, and it's got like enough, like none of these are above the height of a tank. So if you were hoping to hide anything in this terrain, you're basically done. Like that drone that we showed earlier is taller than these terrain features.
Yep. No line of sight blocking here, which is a huge thing in this edition.
Yeah, line of sight's pretty important in this edition.
Unless you're swarm. Those swarm bugs, everything's line of sight.
Then you don't want anything in your line of sight. But yeah, so for the box rating for me, if you're looking for that beautiful story campaign to play with your buddies, we're all going to have a great time with it. This box is going to get like an 8 out of 10 endorsed by me. I like it a lot. For what it actually comes with for standard 40k, it's getting a 4 out of 10 for me because this terrain is nice, but it's by no means useful in actual matches. These are like fancy things that you put down as objective markers and some extra stuff to pile around your map to make it so that, well, models don't even move slower through terrain anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
Makes you have to move around and you can't end it. I wouldn't doubt if it's even made in China. Because they're doing that with a lot of their buildings and tactical terrain pieces now.
Yeah, considering how hard they're hunting China cast, I wouldn't be surprised to set up shop there. It's easier to chase them.
That's a whole issue we'll talk about later, but yeah,
we're going to leave that alone.
I guess for my thing, I'm going to be about the same area, but the contents for how they sell it, what they told us what it is and what you get, I'm going to say about an 8 also. Great box for a campaign, good for storytellers. Like I said, it's like a D&D DM starter box that for the playing out of like normal 40k match play and what we were kind of sold, I'm going to say about that 5, like about that 3-4 area. Lack of terrain, its pricing, and it being a very being very niche for what it is. Like it is a campaign box on a planet. Like this almost seems like they pushed it a week after, so you could be like, hey, you played Vigilus Defiance. Here's the map for it now.
Yeah, now play more than just Vigilus Defiance. Now that you've finished our intro campaign, how about you play your own, is basically what they're saying.
Play it on this map and play it till the next book comes out a month from now.
Yeah, so then we'll drop another story-based campaign that'll make you think about it.
It seems like they're doing the whole Soul, whatever, the one that introduced like the new Saint Celestine model from the end of 7th.
Yep.
But call it good, up for it. Great campaign box, good stuff. Bad point, cost, and what lack of stuff in it.
Yeah, it's a little pricey for what it is.
I know, kitty. There's a cat to leave by. So, final overall say
Big on one, Demon.
and for price.
Price is a little too high for my taste, but I'd buy it for the campaign with my buddies.
I'd say the same. It's Games Workshop quality, but Games Workshop pricing. Great for group buy, especially if you can snag it from someone who does give you some deals off the pricing. Like I said, this is going for about $120 retail, $115 at our store, and you will get your discounts on it if you join the league. I guess with that, unless you want to say anything else,
Nah, I'm good. They got the gist of it.
We're gonna go. So we'll see you guys in the next video when we talk about this, or with Mike playing some games.
See ya.
Bye bye.